Saskatchewan. Today I'm going to be making a smoked apple pie. So to go over the ingredients, these are just, I've kind of mixed and matched some recipes and from what it looks like I would like and my family would like. So I have just some flour for rolling out my pie dough. We've had a lot going on, so I just went and bought some store-bought pie crust. A cup of brown sugar, a half a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of flour, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground nutmeg, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I had 6 apples that I just had left, so I decided to make an apple pie because they weren't getting eaten up. So they were just red apples. I usually like green apples, but this is what we had on hand. So first, I'm gonna roll out my pie crust. I have my smoker preheating to 300. It's having a hard time getting up past 250, so hopefully it gets there. And I have it turned up to high, so I'm not really sure why there's a problem. Just gonna stretch this out just a tiny bit. I'm not going to cut my edges off yet because I want to combine them with the top layer. So just make sure that it's down in the edges. Next, I'm just gonna add the rest of the ingredients, really. Other recipes said 3/4 cup of sugar. One of them said a cup, so see if it's too sweet. Actually, I'm just gonna add half of this lemon juice at first. And we're gonna dump this in here into the pie crust. Roll out the top. Actually, I forgot one thing, which is the butter. A quarter of a cup. In case I just use margarine, so that's what I have. Used to help make the apple pies at Caven Farms in Alberta when I worked there. I'm going to roll the top pie crust underneath the bottom pie crust. I like a thick crust around the edge. I could just eat the crust. I could just bake the crust and just eat the crust. That's my favorite part of the pie probably. Of any kind of pastry is just the crust. They'll just do the pinching the finger one where you just put 2 fingers like this and then 1 finger in between and make a pretty crust. There we go. What kind of design should I make? I'll just do the normal. Okay, there's my pie. It's all ready to go into the smoker. I'm going to keep an eye on my pie out in the smoker. I don't like to open the smoker unless I have to, just because of the temperature. But this is something that I have. I just bought it online a few years ago. It's silicone, and then if the crust gets too brown, then I can just cover it with this, and it stops it from browning anymore. So I really like this. I'm going to brush the top of this just with some milk. I would with cream if I had it, but I don't have it right now. And then I've seen some people sprinkle the tops of theirs with cinnamon. I like the idea of the raw sugar as well, but I don't have any. But instead of cinnamon, I'm going to actually use pumpkin pie spice. And it's all ready. gonna take it out there. So this is the smoker that I have. It's the Bradley smoker, the original. It's sitting at 300. I think the recipe said, a lot of them said between 300 and 350. It doesn't seem to want to go past 300, so I'm gonna put it in, and that's what I'm gonna cook it at. Great, I took the pie out of the smoker. There you go. It looks darker as it cooled down, but it looks good. I put it in there for 2 hours it was mostly sitting at about 250. It wouldn't go past that once I opened it and put the pie in. And I think at the very end it rose up to back up to 300. But it's been sitting cooling for an hour, so I'm gonna have a piece. I kind of crunched it all up there so it's not like it looks great in my bowl, but there's a lot of liquid in my pie plate right now. I'm gonna scoop some more out, but I think over time it will thicken up. I like it with my ice cream, so let me try it out, see if the flavors are good. Yeah, the flavors are good. I'm trying to see how much smoke flavor I really taste. I can taste it. It smells like it. I mean, it tastes like it was cooked over a campfire. I smell like I've been near a campfire because I've been out near the smoker on and off. So it's all good. It's like you're camping, but you didn't have to pack up to go camping. Okay, an update on the pie. This is just the next day. The pie went really thick. It smells really good. It actually, the flavor got better as it sat. It took a few hours for it to thicken up this much. Probably 4 hours before it was really gelled. Starting to gel. When I first took it out, it was really runny, which was good too. It was good either way, hot or cooled down like this. We had it for dessert last night and breakfast this morning, my son and I. So, but I would definitely make it again. These apples were really good. I would like to try it with the green apples, but these did work okay. They were just a red apple. And I haven't washed this pan yet. When I do, I'm going to add that to the next update right after this. So, an update on the pie plate. It all came clean. I had no problems. And so we'll see you next time here in Saskatchewan.